Tomorrow will mark 9 years since the disappearance of Tracy Winslow. The mother of 3 was reported missing January 23, 2011. The next day, her burned-out car was found, but no sign of Tracy. The next year, her estranged boyfriend, Eddie Jackson, was sentenced to 40 years in prison and 10 years on the arson conviction. All these years later, her family is still searching for answers. And Allison, you actually had a chance to talk with her daughter today, who was a baby at the time. What does she make of all this now?
Well, Tracy Winslow, she's 14 years old now. She was the youngest of Tracy's 3 children. As you said, she was just a baby when her mother disappeared. Today, Tracy held back tears as we looked through old photos together of her mother. I was also joined by Felicia, Tracy's cousin, the woman who stepped up and helped raise Tracy. Felicia told me she talked to Tracy on the phone for an hour and a half the day before her kidnapping. Tracy expressed concerns about her relationship with Jackson, such as the beating, the lying, and the cheating. 14-year-old Tracy has a lot of questions, but now that she's getting older, she vaguely remembers things from when she was a little girl, such as her father's temper. She recalls a time when he punched a hole in the wall while him and Tracy were arguing. Both Felicia and Tracy believe someone out there knows something about Tracy's disappearance, and they're asking for closure so they can finally wake up from the nightmare.
I really didn't get that much time with her, and for me to know where she's at, I think it will help me and lift some of the weight off of me, for me to move on.
Somebody knows, and they're watching us, they're watching TV. And every year they watch us go through this. They know. But they remain silent. And I understand you can do that if you don't have a conscience. You can. But for the sake of her, for the sake of Tracy kids, we've lost family members as a result of this. Why should we have to live like this for the rest of our lives?
Now, this is something that won't be easy for Tracy, but now that she is older, she has decided that she wants to visit her biological father in prison to try and get answers from him. But of course, if anyone knows anything about the disappearance of Tracy Winslow, you can call Cattle Crime Stoppers.
Yes, she certainly was robbed of her mom, and that is a brave thing for her to do.
Yeah, and she's very lucky to have Felicia by her side, who raised her, and she calls her her mother. So
No doubt about it. All right, Allison, thanks.